Hello everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world, and Commander is back from his long weekend and feeling really refreshed. Let's hope it shows up in this video. I guess we'll find out. In the meantime, we do have a couple new personnel to introduce that we've picked up last episode, and we have them named. If I can scroll down and find where I put them, I think they're both in the base right now. And the technician we picked up is, how about this name? Techmechnician. So he's down here ready to go. If you want any kind of different look for him, let me know. We're gonna have to get him armor coming up. That's gonna be a priority, but we do have a PDW for him, so at least in some small way we're ready to get going here with Techmechnician. In fact, there's 4 of us, you'll notice, that are going to stay here for a little more training in the base while we do some nearby missions and before we get them back out with everybody else. And the newest sniper that we picked up, the Dave, and we had a little bit of a sniper. Well, it's only independent, Dave, but you know, get your training done and maybe we'll find some other dropped weapons to give to you to upgrade you a bit. And we're going to keep these 4. Citizen Stormovic is going to stay here. In fact, Stormovic, we're working on the armor that's in manufacturing right now is yours. You will not be wearing this armor forever. How about that? And we did have another color or look request, and we're just going to take a look at Marcus Fraggerjoy. He wanted that IKEA, I think he called it the IKEA blue, with a touch of the yellow. Well, this is the most little bit of a touch this game allows me to give you. And I tried it both ways. And the other way is not a touch, it's yellow. Because the gun is yellow, reversing the color scheme. So this is the closest I can get you to your touch yellow. And I'm going to go ahead and say it. The heck with IKEA colors. Go Ukraine, right? And let's get back out here. There's some things we got to build manufacturing for everybody. We're going to come out here. And I think we're just going to go with the 1 suit of armor we need for the Dave. We're going to go ahead and just give him, why not, the Synedrian sniper armor. We only make the best for our soldiers, at least when the best is available, right? So we're gonna put these lined up, and we have the ability to build it. And then for Techmechnician, we're just gonna go with we're just gonna go with assault armor. So we'll go with the same Synedrian assault armor. Why the heck not, at least for now, because we don't have access to anything technician wise quite yet. So the next best kind of armor to give is right here. And now we got to get out here and get everybody on the move. As far as Air Force wise, I took the weapons off of the contaminant just because I'm going to weaponize first the speediest aircraft we have. So the Stray is now weaponized, not the contaminant. And we'll get everybody on the move here, and next will be Banda's Bane. Already we have an offensive weapon ready for them, but they just aren't at a base yet to equip it. But that's the plan with the ships, the airships right now. So what I'm going to do is this: we're going to take the gift, and I'm planning to meet Banda's Bane all the way from Africa down here to take on the lair. And there is a timer on that, so that's why I'm putting this as a mission of importance over the unexpected emergency. However, once we finish the lair, guess what's so nearby? And that's the unexpected emergency. So that's what I'm kind of planning with the gift and Banda's Bane, which means the contaminant and the Stray are going to go help each other out initially. And we're going to head over here to the Shard Gun with those 2 vessels. And then I'm kind of leaning towards sending the Stray back over to North America to continue exploring over there. And then we'll figure out where. I kind of want to keep the contaminant semi-near, so when these 4 that we're leaving back at the base become trained, we can quickly, as quick as a contaminant can move, get back to the base and pick them up and have a fully staffed or fully filled contaminant with 8 soldiers. So that's the kind of overview plan of what we're going to do. So let's get everybody moving, everybody flying, and contaminant, get going. And then let's get the next one. If I can pick out the stray. Yes, let's get you flying over here. Okay, we have the Banda's Banes here. So I guess what we'll do is Banda's Bane, we'll just have you explore here. Then we're going to send you over to the lair. And obviously the big elephant in the room is when the behemoth returns, that'll throw all these plans out the window, you know. But for now, you know, you got to at least have a direction to move in. And this is the plan and the direction until something changes that plan and direction. So let's explore. Ah, this is good. New Jericho is loving us. They're sharing some research for us. We got combat armor. Yeah, I don't know that that's so important. What does neural implant technology give us? Oh, is that for... Could that be cranial mounted equipment is now possible? So that could be our technician arms. That is amazing. Let's get that in a queue. Oh, and the Pandoravirus is complete too. Look at that.
There had always been rumors that maybe the Pandoravirus wasn't from Earth, that some alien disease had come down from the stars like a plague from heaven. But now that we finally had the evidence we needed, we realized the truth was more terrible than that. The Pandoravirus was alien, yes, but it wasn't a disease. It was a bioweapon. We were not alone, and whatever was out there wanted us dead. None of this had deterred Randolph Symes. He continued his quest, hoping that whatever his great-grandfather had buried in Oglethorpe University's time vault held the answers he needed. We would have to hope that he was right.
All right, we need to investigate Oglethorpe University's time vault, where Randolph Symes Sr. buried a collection of files that might shed light on the history of the Pandoravirus. The coordinates have been uploaded to our system. Let's go find out where Time Vault is. Our research regarding the nature of the Pandoravirus has caused a great deal of controversy within the factions. Tobias West sees our research as confirmation of what New Jericho has always preached. The Pandorans are invaders. A military solution is the only way forward, and anyone who disagrees is helping the enemy. In Synedrian, internal debates rage. What are the socio-political rights of creatures created by a bioweapon? Should we even be trying to coexist? And look at that, Synedrian's attitude to us increases, so does New Jericho's. That's really nice. As for the disciples of Anu, well, there's no official statement from the Exalted or the Synod of Yearning, but rumors suggest they are neither surprised nor worried. All right, so let's finish here. And as a matter of fact, we got new research we got to deal with. Combat armor we'll put in there. Neural implant we're going to put in there. But that allows our new technician. And what I've been doing is I've moved to the top. Well, Anno Priest is next. I want to get Berserker up there. And I want to get different cross classes available is what I want to do. And the other thing I then want to do, now that we have it, is the neural implant technology, get that up there. So the one technician we have so far has the ability to be a technician. So let's move Berserker up first, just because it's a really fast little quick thing to do. And we'll just go in this order for now. I don't think we need to move anything else up beyond that at the moment. Our combat armor, Phoenix Point combat armor is good enough. The upgrade for the time and then the cost of building some, it's not a high priority in my mind. Make sure there's no new research, not at this point. And let's continue. The only other thing we can do, kind of in preparation and waiting, it's going to be here, and the gift will get down here and sit here for quite a while, but we'll do it until Banda's Bane connects up. right, gone. Our operatives have located a broken down military convoy. There are no survivors, or at least no bodies. There are no signs of a fight either, but one of the vehicles is standing at a totally different angle than the rest. So let's go search the vehicles. All available resources have been recovered. As for what happened here, the truth is that, well, we'll probably never know. But I like the tech we picked up, and I like the materials we picked up. This is a nice exploration site. All right, Banda's Bane, we're going to get you over to the lair now. That is our goal for flying you. We're gonna vacate the African continent. But you know what I'm going to do? I did notice when I was looking at the map before I started recording, there's a little bit of mist right here, and when we kind of have the ability to come down here and activate another base. That's what I'm thinking. It has a satellite dish already, and it'll kind of help fill out Africa as far as any other sites we're missing right now, since we're going to vacate. So let's activate this base. It'll only be, I believe, base number 6 for us, and we can afford it. Okay, and then let's get into the base and repair the energy facility. We're going to tear down the training facility, because I don't need just some random lone training facility off in some random lone base that I don't need. And the access lift will tear it down also. And that ended up not being a super expensive cost once you think about it. We'll hold off on repairing the vehicle bay at this time, unless of course the Behemoth appears over here. And living quarters and satellite uplink are just waiting for the power to get repaired in 2 days. So I'm fine with that base being built. Right now that leaves us with 6. I think you can complete this game with like only 7 is my experience. I think I've had as few as 7 in a playthrough before, but I've also had a lot more, 8 or 9 depending on immediate need. But yeah, we're fine with bases so far, so I don't have a problem activating that base. And let's get Banda's Bane flying. There we go.
Research complete.
And we finished the Berserker class already. So what that does, actually, that's a good one, because we were a little thin. We did have a little backup ammo, but not much. So we gained more ammo for our hand cannon here. That's not a big deal, and the armor itself is probably not that critical for a Berserker. But I am happy about the weapon, and it just gives us the ability to cross-class if that feels like the right cross-class for one of our soldiers out there. All right, let's keep going. I think we should be fairly close. Yeah, we're not too far away from the shard gun. Let's see if the faster Banda's Bane can cover a greater distance and make this our next mission or not. We'll find out. Now, manufacturing, there's some new things we can build. And I think it's the guns mostly, yeah, and the armor. Let's get back out there and get things moving. All right, we're just going to wait here with the gift until the other ship gets there. We are not going to do that mission solo. So let's keep our eyes over on this side and see how this progresses now. On its back. Let's go. Stop right away. And this is what I was talking about. This is what can change things up really fast. I'm kind of thinking, well, you know, to heck with the lair. We got 4 days still, right? Is it still 4 days? We're going to relocate Banda's Bane and head towards the infested haven now. And then we're going to send the gift over to the infested haven, because just doing that alone, we need 7 disruption. This is going to give us a big chunk of it right there. It might even be 6 of the 7 that we need. So yeah, we're going to do it that way. So let's get the Banda's Bane over here, flying toward the infested haven. See, like I said, the Behemoth changes plans. Boy, does it ever. And I think what we'll do is we'll hold off on the shard gun also, just so we can send the Stray, the well-equipped Stray, over here to monitor flyers, is what I'm thinking. So all the plans I told you about at the beginning of the episode, the heck with them. They have changed. Let's come over here with the Stray. I will keep the contaminant flying here, but I'm just going to overfly the shard, because the shard mission, because I'm not going to do it with a low-level team that, you know, doesn't have any support. Four soldiers, I think. So we'll send the contaminant over here while we're waiting for the behemoth to be dealt with yet again. We got some exploration sites over here, so we'll take advantage of our time over in Europe. And then, did I get the gift flying? No, I did not yet. Let's fly up here too. And we're all on the move, yet in a different way now. So the infested haven is now on the map. That may be what ends up being our next mission. Surprise! And is there any flyers? I have not seen anything about a flyer coming out here yet. Poor New Jericho is going to get hammered again by the behemoth. Oh no! It's went, and before we could even get there, and Banda's Bane does not have its weaponry yet. Now I have to deal with a bit of a problem here. So what we do have is New Jericho Fury Pod. So we do have one visual weapon, and the Fury Pod has short range. So it looks like we're going to have to go against the Fury Pod first, dodging the longer range weapon here, as long as our afterburners last, and hopefully we can take out the Fury Pod, and then change over to the Marauder, the New Jericho railgun. Well, let's see if we can do this. We only got one ship at the moment here to do this. That was not good timing. I was hoping to take out this infested haven without an airship there. Oh well, let's do it. We're gonna aim on the heat sensing weapon. The heat guided weapon, I should say. And we're gonna get ready. He looks like he outranges us at 13 and 16. He's at 17. He definitely outranges us with amazing accuracy. So we're gonna put the afterburner to good work here. Now we start getting our shots going. Let's hope we can be effective with our own shots. And we got our first hit. Unfortunately, his is slow reloading, so we only got 3 more evades left. We almost got rid of the heat sensing weapon. That's good. Oh, we don't need a miss. Oh, it's all not even finished off, and the heat sensing weapon is going at us, and it hits us. We're almost losing our weapons here, and we've lost one. So let's see. We've taken out that weapon. We need to switch over to this weapon and do as much. I think we're just going to do as much damage as I can. About ready to shoot. I'm gonna have to be real quick on the trigger finger for the evasion. In fact, we'll do it now. There we go. We did evade it. Let's see if we can do any damage before I have to get the hay out of here. Come on, shoot, shoot, shoot. No damage. We're just gonna disengage at this point. Try to come back to fight another day. That was not a successful air battle. Now we're going to take Banda's Bane over to our base to get what weaponry is available for us over here. And we're waiting for a flyer with the Stray. The other thing we can argue is, well, we have an airship. Let's bring it down here now and work on this airship. And then if we can knock this airship out in combination with completing this mission, I think we'd be in good shape. Now, did I get the stray flying? That's what I want to know. Yes, it is flying. It all happened at the same time I clicked, and I want to make sure it was done. Let's see where we're retreating to. We are here, so let's get fixed back up with the gift.
Construction complete.
And we have our neural implant. Oh no, I was hoping it was not the rocket. Well, I'm not going to complain about the rocket. I was hoping it would be for technician arms. But it's for the rocket, which we can definitely use, because now we have a way to replenish our rockets. Alright, let's keep everybody flying. And the beacon. The contaminant has flown over a flashing beacon. After landing, our operatives have approached the source of the signal. It's an old emergency searchlight. All that's left of some kind of camp out here in the middle of nowhere. There's blackened bones and bodies everywhere. This happened years ago, but it looks like there was one hell of a fight. We're going to search. And we found a cache of resources, food and materials. And you aren't armed, so you really can't help us out back there. Let's just check out this question mark here. And let's get peeking over here at everybody else. So we aren't quite, we're going to have to rearm over here. Okay, so we do have the ability to manufacture rockets down here. Let's get into the Air Force. And we have at least offensive weapons available for Banda's Bane. So the question becomes, do we wait 7 hours with Banda's Bane? Probably, just so we have fire suppression. Although that's not really what we need. We need the ability to dodge the heat-guided weapons. But so in that respect, to hell with it. We're sending it right back out with our offensive weapons. We may not be able to dodge, but we're going to get Banda's Bane back into the action over here. Yeah, while we wait for the gift to get repaired back up also, then we also have the stray to just pound this airship.
Ascension Haven is under attack.
And holy smokes, where is this one at? And this one's going to go down, unfortunately. Attacked by the Pandorans. It's not even in the mist, which probably tells me there is a citadel over in this direction, this area somewhere, that's going to take this base out, and we don't have a way to deal with it. And look at that, the Helios. There's something. There's good news. The Helios has weaponized, so we can go steal our Helios whenever we want now too. That's also now on the list. But I'm afraid we're going to lose because we're a little busy at the moment. I'm afraid we're going to lose that Synedrian Haven. I can't get over there quickly enough. Okay, it says the crew of the gift is fully healed. Well, not quite. The crew is, not the ship. Let's at least take some offensive shots over here while it's still damaged and see if we can hold out a little bit until we have to retreat. And did we find anything interesting? Oh, we have a question mark here, question mark there. Let's go over here and then we can kind of stay over in the European area. And Infested Haven, we have arrived. And that means we have an air battle. And we're going to try to damage this thing some more before it gets repaired. I don't know if we'll have the ability to take it out. But especially with that armor. But we're going to give it a go. I just want to keep the pressure up because I know we're going to have two other ships arriving soon. So I just want to keep the pressure up so it doesn't have the ability to repair itself. And so that's why I'm doing this. And this one won't poke through and do anything because of the armor on it. So we have to hope. Even though it's just useless with the extra armor they have. And our best weapon is going to be taken out. We got one shot off. And we did at least do a tiny bit of damage. Except we're going to disengage. The idea was to try and hassle this enemy so it couldn't repair before our other ships get there. I don't know if that's a thing. And that's kind of my thinking on this particular one. And fortunately, the Stray is nearby, and our other airship over here, the Gift, should be... You know, I'm thinking since we have all the afterburners, we're going to send it back in, even though the hull's not at full strength. And Phoenix Point, Europe, will be attacked by Pandorans. So we have 24 hours. So we're going to get a team there. And that team is on the contaminant right now. And we're at least going to get the team there to get us started. And then in 24 hours, hopefully I can get one other ship there to help us out. That's a lot of base attacks already. I never had this many this early on lower levels. So I guess it's called Welcome to Legend. Alright, let's not do this attack. Let's take on the air game yet again. Okay, now I think we have the ability to take out this weapon while we dodge it. And we have the staying power to win this battle now. Let's hope that is the case. And the Pandorans do have plus 10% to their accuracy, even though it's a... well, there we go. We hit at least. So even though it's a New Jericho ship, it's still Pandoran because it's infested. And we've almost taken out the weapon. And we did it! Now it's just a matter of speeding up, getting through the armor, and taking this thing out. And no, we should not run out of ammo. So let's just speed this puppy up. A lot of misses. Holy smokes, a lot of misses. There we go. And there we go. Good job for the Gift. All right. So this is what we're going to do. Since we have a base attack coming in 23 hours, the heck with any other... Oh, a Barith too. What kind of a mission is the Barith on? We're gonna get another infested haven, even as we work to clear this one. But if that's the case, let it be infested. There are worse. I'd rather have an infested haven that we can come and rescue than a destroyed haven any day. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to split off the Stray to come back here and support the contaminant at our base that's going to be attacked.
New Jericho is under attack.
And then we are going to keep Banda's Bane here to get repaired also. And we can then, even though we don't necessarily need this kind of defensive weapon, we might as well equip it for now. And then pretty soon the contaminant, because we'll be at a base as these weapons finish, we'll be able to add those back to the contaminant, and we'll have everybody armed. And what have we got? 19 hours there. What else have we got to build? Armor. Oh, some other equipment. Okay, so let's let Banda's Bane get back up. At least get its weapon back to full strength. And then we're going to fly down here to the Gift and still try and take on a mission. I mean, this is going to be one hell of a long episode is what this is going to be. You know, let's go back to original plan then. Let's fly over to the shard gun here. Let's fly you over to the shard gun here. We can get all that done and then pop over here. What do you know? To defend the base. And the New Jericho Thunderbird was destroyed by a... Oh, okay. So New Jericho tried to shoot this thing down before it infested it. So at least there's not going to be an infested, at least right away, an infested airship there. Let's see. Are you back to full strength here? You know, we're not going to hold off here. Well, let's just get the weapon back up to full strength in case we need it.
Haven destroyed.
Okay, so I could have sworn, oh, that's this one. This one's destroyed, but this one is an infestation mission. Now that you are back to full strength, or are you? No, Banda's Bane. Yeah, let's get you over to this infested haven yourself. And the shard gun. We've made our first ship to the shard gun. And I think even if we're going to get to the infested haven first, but the shard gun hopefully is a slightly quicker mission than an infested haven. So since we've had to do so much prior to the mission, we'll do that. A shard gun first. And then follow up with the infested haven next time.
Research complete.
And we have our priest armor, and look at that. We have the option, once we get the mutation lab done, or maybe we could do it without the mutation lab, I don't know, but we have the ability to change priest heads, I do believe. And we have a new research available, the Oracle. We'll put that in the queue. And the priest heads, or priest armor, I should say, should be available. There it is. And is there any other priestly weapons that are available? Okay, there we go. We can replenish that weapon now too. All right, here is our mission this time. It appears the disciples of Anu worship a schemata collection of antediluvian origin. Proceed with caution and obtain that collection. So we're going to start the mission. This is what I'm planning on doing. Is we're going to take out all the newest guys on this mission. And that includes you down here, Felipe, H11. And then what I'm going to support them with is some snipers. So Paul and Cecil. And rather than do 3 snipers, I'm then going to come back up here for another heavy. Give us a nice, I think, variety available to us. So that'll give us our 8. And I want to, the purpose being, I wanted to give some of the lower level troops some more action, work as a cohesive unit yet again, and work it that way. Let's make sure we're all equipped the way we need, or as best we can get. And no SP, Eddie at the Hilarious, you're looking good. Angry Azel, you have a good weapon. And you're real close to Boom Blast. Look at that. With your biochemist. Look at that. No SP to spend. Marcus Fragger in your new look. Out, down on the field. Now, I think I may have upgraded before I started recording and given you a new Jericho Gauss weapon up from the Phoenix Point. Just so you have a little punching power, shredding power. Wanted you to be aware of that. I gave you a Dagon's Tooth. And you know, I'm kind of thinking I want to go with this one because I think they'll be susceptible potentially to bleeding out more than shock value. I don't know. We'll at least give it a go. A little test drive there for you, Tescut. Cecil, you are one of our snipers we're bringing along. Yeah, that's it right there. What we could do is give you more carrying power, but we'll hold on to that SP for will purpose. In fact, we'll dip into the pool. It's only a few points. Now, Avrantio Zeus, we have the ability, and I'll do it, to give you full rockets now because you do have Boom Blast. We won't give you any extras. You also have the heavy auto cannon. So yeah, I think you're ready to get going out there. Now, Gandhi, you're not going. Paul, you are going. You have good ammo, and your carrying ability is pretty good. So what the heck, we'll dip into the pool a little bit for the will. And then Citizen Eileen, you're sitting, and Felipe, you're ready to go. Also, I'm not going to spend any SP for you at this point. We're going to save that up. And we're ready to go. We got the team that's going to make this happen. We can only recover those items that are carried out by our evacuating soldiers. So this is one where if we do see that shiny object drop, we got to go get it. Alrighty, let's get an overview. We do see some of the enemies so far, and it looks like it's berserker time for them, at least right off the bat. So let's kind of get the overview on what we're looking at here. I think this is the building. Yes, this is where the schemata is on this one. And we got an assault here. Where is the other berserker? Oh, he's kind of like behind us. Okay. So let's figure out how we want to do this. What we could do is just do the little boomity boom kind of stuff for you, Vrantios. Get this guy to fall through the glass. Yeah, I've learned my lesson about standing on glass, so let's see if we can teach the lesson to them. Is kind of what I'm thinking. So let's just do boom blast for the first turn for you. We can get this guy falling through the glass, and then maybe we can have the ability to land one over here and probably hold on to the rocket. So why don't we do that?
Let's try this.
Oh, okay. If we get it as far and where we want it, we have a chance here. And did that glass, I saw the glass vibrating. I saw the glass looking like it was going to break. And it did break. Now, the damage could have been better. I don't think he got a lot of grenade damage on himself, but we did make him fall. So, something satisfying about that at least.
Goes.
And let's send the other grenade over here. All right, we've got the game started here and now. Now we also have you, Tezcut, but I don't think you have the mobility to get over here to help us here. So we're going to see if we can get our snipers active early to help us out over here against this guy that's semi-close to us. And he's sporting the same slashing weapon that we decided to carry along with a pistol. So he would be nice to take out. So Cecil, can you see about getting him from this direction?
I'm on the move.
Oh, he's got friends. He's got friends. Well, we'll give you this cover. Hopefully. Oh, he's got lots of friends over there. Look at that. Now, well, I don't know that we could have shot a grenade in that direction over the building anyway, so I don't think that's a big issue. Let's take your weapon and figure. This should be iconoclast, so he's got to get close. And it looks like another iconoclast with a pistol, but he's not proficient. So these other two got to get close. Now, technically, they all do, but we're going to start with the berserker. And we're just going to focus in on the regeneration torso with a chance to hit the head. And we hit the torso. Didn't quite take it out. We could always see about following up with a pistol, but we got others over here that might be able to help us out a little. And I'm thinking of bringing you over here, Paul.
Here I am. Let's do this.
It's crouching cover. We're going to do a quick aim. See how much more hurt we can do on that berserker. Pretty good chance for a shot here. And his torso is gone. And we have one more now. One more sniper. And I don't know if we're going to quite... Yeah, we can just not barely... Well, I guess we can just get you over here. Not in great cover, but the shotgun should be far enough away. In fact, it says we might even have a shot with cover in that direction. And I think we're going to give it a... Oh, I take that back. Okay, we have it here, and that's going to be a tricky... Now there might be enough visibility at that angle. We're going to give it a look.
Rolling.
Identifying target.
Yeah, there was just enough. Let's see if we can take him out. And we did it. Now, we got to figure out how we want to set up against these other two guys. They're going to probably be running towards us pretty directly. He's far enough away where I'm not too worried about him, also, with a shotgun. And also, we're lucky we're not seeing priests, because they... knock wood, we're not seeing priests, because they could really do more damage at range to us with panics and this and that, mind control. So I'm feeling okay. I'm thinking what we'll do. How about we bring you up this way? Actually, I'm thinking about you, Tezcat, first. I'm gonna bring you over here, Tezcat, with a little pistol overwatch. Not too far range, though. To have a chance to do some kind of hurt if these guys are gonna be as aggressive as I think they might be. So let's kind of bring the pistol out at this range for overwatch. Marcus, they might be aggressive, like I said. So let's get you behind, say, some cover to give some overwatch on this side, too, is what I'm thinking. I think a single dash will allow us to do that. And we'll kind of set this overwatch in this general direction. Because if they don't close closer than that, I don't think their shotguns will do... They can hit us, but I don't think they'll do what you would call significant damage, is what I'm hoping. Felipe. So we probably should leave some folks over on this side and this direction to help us out. And we also have no boom blast from you, Angry Azel. So So what we're probably going to do with you, Angry, is have you come over to this side against the Berserker and the Assault and be the one who's going to jet jump for the Schemata. Let's hide you right here. And your support will be Felipe. Ooh, we saw somebody else. Another Assault. This is Assault heavy. Wow. I've had challenges on this one with priests. I think we're getting lucky this time around, having so many assaults and not too many priests. We'll just set out some Overwatch in case there's some that are going to get closer than we expect. And Cecil will do a pistol Overwatch. And I don't think these guys we'll forego the pistol Overwatch anywhere else. Oh, it didn't hit. That one did.
Hostile injured, but alive.
All right, we let them know we're here. And, oh, look at that! You missed the shot, Tezcat, and you take damage back in return. And I don't even think he was proficient with that dang thing. There's a priest. You knew there had to be one coming up. Did he run too far? He doesn't get to shoot. Okay. I'm kind of thinking, you, Tezcat, can you get close enough to swat this guy? Doesn't look like it. But you sure can get close enough to plaster him with your pistol. And I think our other two folks over here can take care of this assault. That kind of covers the rear. That kind of covers our back side if this all works out. The only thing it won't let us do is by getting you this close. And I don't want that thing to get in our way. Here, I think we have less chance. Of course, there's our nemesis, the pole. But I think, yeah, if we come out this wide, you should still be close enough to make the pistol shot. If for some reason it doesn't go the way I hope over on this side, we have a sniper who I'd prefer not to use on this side, but we do have a sniper. So let's bring you over here with your pistol. Oh, who else are we seeing now? Okay, there's a Berserker that's entered, but he's far enough back, I'm not concerned for this play here. Except, does he have a pistol? Yes. But I don't think he's gonna get... Yeah, we'll keep you behind the wall.
Moving.
Because you're injured. We don't need to play games. Now, the good thing is with your injury, I think you've picked up the perk where you get to do extra damage by hitting him. I'm not sure. I'm not so sure. But it'll take out the acolyte. It'll take out the body. And that seems to be our best chance to hit. And we got him bleeding. Really good. We will need some help, however. So let's do this. Let's... and you can see them both. So Cecil, you... Actually, that's good. We won't have to use these two. So that should be good. Let's do our quick aim. Let's take this guy out, kind of focusing. Oh, we really could, even a single shot won't take out the iconoclast. So let's kind of go over and do that. You, Marcus Fragger Joy, should be able to take him out. Now let's shoot at the other guy. There we go. We're finishing off the rear just fine. I'm very pleased with how it's going. And who do we see? Somebody at great distance. I'm not worried. We're just going to run you with no will usage right here. We're going to take a look and see if this shotgun has enough in it to take him out. It looks like it does. And we're good on this side. Now we got to work on the other side where there's a lot of enemies out there. They're going to be coming at us. So, we might be able to launch a grenade off this way with Boom Blast, because there's a couple of you that could be in Boom Blast range, so we can hit multiple enemies. And I might even use a rocket for that one, which means I have others over here that need to be addressed by a sniper. And let's just see what our shots look like. Yeah, I think we're going to try you over here, Forrest. Good job. Now, I wish, because the priest is out of line of sight, so I'm almost feeling like we could jump over here and bash this guy. Angry. If, because your bash power is enough potentially to take him out. And with his bleeding, it should be enough. Which means we have to address some other issues over here. So let's start out with the Boom Blast with you, Avrantios, and see if that can help us enough.
Taking action.
Okay, if you can place it just right, you can damage 2 for 1. Okay, 1 for 1. We're going to try the twofer yet again, although it looks like we damaged his arm. Although, does this guy have any regeneration of any kind? No. So actually, with his arm bleeding, let's focus totally on the other guy now. Can you do that good of a job on the other guy? We damaged equipment, but didn't really do that much damage on the other guy over here. Although we got him started. But
What's our plan?
let's take a look at... Let me just see with a pistol what you can see and how good you can see it.
Ready to fire.
Not very good there. That's the guy you can see it. I was thinking about jet jumping. Can you see this guy? No. So I think what we'll do is we'll say the heck with the jet jump. Let's see if you can just connect on another quick aim.
Targeting.
On the berserker. Ooh. It like went right through a tentacle or something is kind of how it looks. Now we have another sniper. Let's see if any of your shots on this guy. Let's see if they look any better. Not amazing. So there's one other thing before we do that. There's a rocket involved that we can use to maybe finish the job. he no longer has two arms with which to shoot his weapon. How about that? So we got this assault over here that's a little bit of an issue. I think we can very easily now jump Angry Azel over here, and you actually kind of have cover against the one guy in our range that we know of that could shoot at us, and you should be able to bash from here.
On it.
That's what I'm hoping and thinking and wanting, and it's going to get your health extremely low. Let's hope it's bleed-outable low. Because he's bleeding 20 now, so now it might be bleed-outable enough, and it is, in fact. So angry, thanks for being angry just enough on that one. What I'm going to do, just because there's a priest over here, is I'm going to bring you over, Felipe, for support. In fact, I think I'll... Yeah, we'll use 2 dashes.
Time for the push.
And I'm kind of thinking... Yeah, we'll come right here. And then what we have the ability to do is relocate you, Eddie, to a point where you can still... Oh, it's not quite having cover, because I'm thinking of having you overwatch against this guy moving. And I could do it here. And I guess you'd kind of have an opening from that angle over here. So let's just get you over here for overwatch duty against this guy moving out. There's things in the way that'll limit our shot, but we're going to try it. Hopefully this statue doesn't block it enough. Oh, it hit the tree. Good go, though. Good go. Okay, we got another priest over on the other side to deal with. And that priest is hiding itself really, really well because it's watching over the thing we need to get. What a little butt that priest is right now. Angry Azel. Now, didn't this guy's have a bleeding arm since? Oh, tissue regeneration. I missed that on this one. He had regenerate. So we didn't quite take out the regeneration over there. Now we could bring Angry Azel. You're still not in sight of the priest is what I'm thinking. Let's just see. I don't know if that's quite good enough at our range. And do we dare move you forward? Well, we can move you... Well, the other guy that had a weapon is farther away now, so I could afford to just move you here and not have cover. The question is, will you be in line of sight of the priest from there? Cutting it close. So let's just bring you here, keep you out of line of sight for mind control-y kind of things from the priest. He's Psychic Scream and mind control, so yeah, we do have a little fear of that. So let's bring you over here. And Angry, you just don't have a lot of will right now to help us with. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. We're gonna launch one of your grenades right here. At least this way I know we're going to do some kind of damage, and we did. He's going to have to regenerate or try to regenerate yet again. Get you out of the way of the priest. And then we're going to have your follow-up bud over here. See if he can't finish the job for us. Very good. Felipe. So I'm thinking, let's... Yeah, you still have a couple dashes within you if we need to move against that priest. And I don't see anybody else with weaponry. I'm super worried about, although we do have another priest. The priests are starting to appear now. Psychic Scream, no mind control on this one. So this one has virus weapon. It's more of a concern. We're just going to tuck you away here.
I'm
So
going.
you're a little bit closer. Because we still got to get there. Even though there's a priest overlooking, trying to protect it. Let's see. Is that a window? No, but there's an archway. You can come out of there at us.
Yes.
Tezcut. I think this is where we do this and get you healed, even though it won't allow you to do much other than that. But I think we need to get you healed. Too much coming our way right now. A bit worried about this guy. And where do I want you?
Channel open.
You don't see anything. You see the priest, but that's pretty dang long range. Yeah, you don't see the priest enough. So we gotta kind of maintain cover over here. So maybe we need to, with you, Marcus, start wearing down the berserker here.
Proceeding.
Crouching cover against virus weapons. We needed to start doing damage. Then we need to see about getting you out here to see if you can do a follow-up. It doesn't give you a heck of a lot of cover against a priest if he shoots virus. But the bigger immediate threat, I think, is this guy.
Acquiring target.
Very good. Very good. The torso's out. I see no regeneration if he even had it to begin with. So that's all okay. And now Vrantios. We haven't really used you yet. Kind of leaning towards jumping you not in sight of the priest, because this guy does have mind control. But I am thinking about, say, jumping you up here if we have the angle, and we don't. So we jump you here, maybe hopefully out of line of sight of this guy, to give us a war cry on these guys so they can't advance too quickly on us. And we get the two that we need, or that are the closest. Marcus, stay put. And now we got Eddie. And the closest ones we have here near us, since he's mind controlled, he can't move and get a line of sight on us. So I think, Eddie, now is the time to get you moving. Even though it's standing in the open, I'm not sure if we see the priest. I doubt we see the priest. We're going to overwatch against that priest moving up. Felipe, stay put. And Paul. Okay, we can't really see the priest all that well, but I think we can shoot. That's just glass we can shoot through. And since this guy's retreating, we don't need to waste a shot on him. Let's try the priest. So maybe we couldn't shoot through that structure. I could have been mistaken. We'll keep you right there. Tezcut, you have no improved Overwatch kind of a shot. We'll just keep you there. Okay, he came at us with the virus weapon. And he came down. That is one priest that helped us out just a little bit.
5
Angry.
by 5.
I think I would be angry if I were you at this priest. I think I would be very angry if I were you. And I would do this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Who did he think he was? Thinking he could prevent us from getting our target here. We're going to get our target here, and we're not going to use it with dash because I don't feel anyone super. We've panicked this priest. Wouldn't it be nice if we panicked some others? Not that guy, but that helps narrow down our shots. Let's get our target.
Relocate.
Schemata is in hand. And stay put, Felipe. Now, Marcus. We should be able to focus since he shot at you. I know I'd be a little upset, but what kind of shot do you have?
Let's blast them.
Yeah, we'll focus in here. You know, rather than I was thinking 2 shots at that strange range. Can I get enough of us close enough? What do you think? I'm not going to see the priest with you. And his will is still high. So I'm going to bring you up, Tezcut. We're just going to have to find a way to get you speeded up. Is what we're going to have to do. But for now, I'm going to have, even though this guy's panicked, we're going to try and take him out.
Just give the word.
Let's tear down some other will elsewhere. Good job. It all helps. Now we got this guy panicked. Yeah. This is coming along. This is coming along. And that means, Marcus, I'm going to spend 2 will. Or 2 dashes. 6 will. 2 dashes. To get you as close as we can to this guy. Because we also have a potential sniper shot that we can then bring to bear.
Gotta keep going.
We hope to finish him off. We also have War Cry or maybe Jump and Bash. We have options that could help us out
Target.
on this shot. Not quite as much pure damage as I was hoping for.
Receiving loud and clear.
What we can do is, like I said, we can bring you out this way, except we'll bring you out this way, and we better keep you cover. Well, now we're going to take him out. Let's just get you as close as you can with an unobstructed sight for quick aim. And he is a bleeding priest who isn't quite going to bleed out. So let's see if you, Avrantios, can help us out. You can run only so far. But you can plop a grenade on the guy. Is there anyone else we need to plop a grenade on right now? A lot of panic. Yeah, we can't boom blast anyway. Let's plop a grenade down here and finish his bleeding out. Okay, we didn't finish the bleeding out. Well, that's not good. What other options do I have over here? We're kind of running out. A little pistol shot. Never underestimate a pistol shot, even at range. It can sometimes pull out miracles. Like that. Okay, we're safe on this side. We are safe. Now this guy's panicking. This guy's panicking. So we got some sniper shots. We got some freebie sniper shots.
I'll be right there.
Nice. Took out his arm. Forrest, we're going to have you do pretty much the same thing. Yeah, we'll bring you right here to do it.
Ready?
And another priest is gone. I'm feeling a lot better all of a sudden. Now, if he's going to panic, why don't I jump you down as close as we can get to him? So maybe you can just... Oh, he's pretty good strength, but then you have a fun weapon with 0% malfunctioning right now. Let's get you close, so maybe after he panics, we can do some hurt.
I'll try to
Vrantios.
get that in one piece.
Cecil. I don't know if we can quite run that far with you, Vrantios, as
No
I was
choice but to keep
hoping.
going.
And then again, maybe we can. Now, can this guy run through? That's a pure wall, so we can come over here and try this.
That was easy.
That hurt so bad. He oh. That was not a pretty that was not a pretty scene. Now we do have somebody out here. We don't know at all who it is, but I do believe it's time to get moving with our guys. Angry, can you see what's over here first? We can always jet jump you if let's just see if it's anything any good. We can build it now, but we'll pick it up anyway.
Advancing.
And we can jump you next time. Now let's get our schemata going out of here.
I see them.
Okay, it is okay. It's the bleeding assault is all that is. So he's not an immediate threat. So let's just follow up over here. And I'm running in this direction. Yes, our exit zone is over there, and that's where we eventually need to get. I don't see a ton of enemies on the map, so we're just going to have to manage the enemies remaining on the map so we can all get out of here is what we're going to have to do. So Cecil, let's how about hop you? Is that cover? Not really. I don't know why it's not, but it's not really. So we can probably afford to bring you this far for help on this wing, and then you're close enough to get out of here.
I have to move.
Marcus, we're going to give you a little bit of a retreat. We'll come back here just so you can overwatch in cover.
Holding position.
And then Eddie, we're going to kind of cover the retreat of Azel and Felipe over here from this direction.
On the lookout.
Yes,
Forrest,
it's my
we're
turn.
going to have you cover kind of in this direction.
I hope I get them.
And then finally we got you, Tezcat. We're going to bring you up to this corner.
Taking point.
Okay, now we are not, as of yet, seeing where the reinforcements are coming in. Can they? Is there reinforcement zones back in this corner at all? None that I'm seeing at a quick glance, so hopefully we're okay. Hopefully we're
born
okay.
ready.
Angry, let's get you jumping. And let's get our follow-up with you, Felipe, running. You have 3 dashes left technically, but we're going to get you using 2 of them so you can keep up, not be left behind. Okay. Now we're just going to spread some more Overwatch. As a matter of fact, Marcus,
Moving to coordinates.
let's see if there's anything interesting that's been dropped over here. Well, we can always use a med kit. And we'll try you right here. Eddie, we'll do one more Overwatch this way, and then you'll start your retreat also.
Anything that
Same with you,
moves
Forrest.
dies.
And Tezcat, we'll bring you forward just to help provide some potential Overwatch a little closer since we're getting greedy, picking stuff up. Avrantios, let's see what he dropped. shotgun ammo. And let's get you running. See, so we can overwatch with the big gun.
I hope I get them.
Berserker on the map, coming from a long ways away. And a priest. So they seem to be coming from the far corner. So with that in mind, we're pulling back, my friends. We're pulling back. Now it's feeling a little bit like a scavenge mission, the way we're picking stuff up. Good job, Marcus. Eddie, we're going to ignore these guys at this point. He is frenzied from the priest, but I think it's more important for us to pull back.
I'll try and get there.
I'm gonna try dashing.
And then we should have some pistols, I believe, we can overwatch with, like right over here for if he gets here coming around. In fact, in case he goes through the interior, we'll keep it kind of wide like this. And same with you over here, Eddie. Pistol to cover our behinds
On the
in
lookout.
case he's able to run farther than I expected. And Angry Hazel, you don't need to jump. You can run far enough here. And Cecil will start pulling you back too. That didn't sound like a frenzied noise. I think he was trying to psychic scream, and we just weren't close enough to have it affect us, is what I'm thinking that sound was. Now, you, Marcus, are heavily laden. You do have one dash within you, and then I think you're going to be real close to being able to get out of here. Yes, you can. Now let's make sure everybody else can get out of here. Vrantios, you can jump, so you can get out of here. I think we are going to be able to exit. I just want to make sure I don't leave anybody behind by mistake. And it looks like everybody can get out of here, so let's make it happen. All right, good job, guys. And Felipe, H11, Enrique, we get you a promotion. So someone at least got a promotion out of that. How cool is that? And everybody gets some nice, we spread out the experience pretty well on this one. And this mission shows that that base defense with our newer guys, newer soldiers, was no fluke. We got the job done. All right, the Shard Gun Blueprint. We have our second collection that our scientists can unify into an actionable weapon blueprint. Remember, blueprints alone are not enough. We know that. We got to build them. And we need the special materials to build them. We have identified another collection. If reports about it are to be believed, we could develop an explosive of unparalleled power based upon it. Disciples of Anu not happy with us after that, but you know, we got a lair in our future that'll recover that, and we can find out where the Rebuke schemata is now located. In fact, let's take a quick peek. It's not too far away. How about that? I always like that. So what we're going to do, I know we had a lot of our air game that extended this mission. We're going to cut it right here because, well, we already know what our next mission is going to be also. We got 2 airships ready for an infested haven down here. So hope you enjoyed the mission. We'll come back, take a look at that research and anything else we might have missed, but I need to cut it here. It's gone on plenty long. This is Zigzag Zog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.